All right, so today I'm going to be talking to you about time. You don't have more time. You're not guaranteed more time. Time is what I call the great equalizer. It doesn't care how rich, how poor, how smart you are. It is 24 hours for each of us. No more, no less. I'm getting ready to do a co-op class with some homeschool kids, and one of the things I'm going to be teaching them is about the importance of time management, because it's easy to squander our 24 hours and not do the things we really, really want to do and not prioritize the right things, thinking we have tomorrow, thinking we have a week from now. I literally watched two people that I know personally and care about lose somebody to COVID. I am sure when they were in the hospital passing on, they had thought, I had planned to get to whatever. You know, they had these thoughts of the things they were going to do, but they just didn't do. Because nobody goes to their deathbed thinking, oh yeah, I got everything done, right? Most people have things that they kept putting off and putting off and putting off. You're not guaranteed tomorrow. And if you were to find out tomorrow, if somebody were to come down from, the heavens, if you believe in that, and they were to come down and say, tomorrow's your day to pass, you would beg for one more day. You would beg for one more week, because you're not done. You didn't get everything done you wanted to do. You didn't accomplish all your goals. And here's the thing. It could be tomorrow. It could be 2 days from now. I hear so many people say, I screwed up today. I'll start tomorrow. No, no. Every hour is a valuable resource for you. Every hour is like a gold brick that you move from one side of the table to the other. I have now talked to many, many women from my one-on-one coaching, and it is apparent that they tend to value their money more than their time. They think that the cost of things is significant, but they don't pay attention to the cost of their time. Your time is the one thing you'll never get back. Like, unless you have figured out some kind of magical way to gamble time and get a couple extra hours, or invest it and get a couple extra hours, you're never getting more. It is a finite resource. Today you get 24 hours. Tomorrow you get 24 hours if you're lucky enough to wake up and experience tomorrow. But that's all you get. I mean, you don't get more. So the reason I'm sharing this with you is I guarantee you, so many times you've probably said, I'll start tomorrow. As soon as you hear that, what I want you to picture is you taking your 24 bricks and throwing them in the garbage. There is no need to waste your 24 precious hours and throw them in the garbage and hurt your body and not work on your goals. And it could be a business goal. I don't know if I'll put 10 minutes toward it. Think of those hours as gold. You wouldn't, stacks of cash. Think of them as stacks of cash. Are you really going to tell me you're going to look at each one of those as not being valuable? Like, literally, if I gave you $2,400 and I said, here's your money for today, would you throw that away? I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't, because people inherently value cash more than they do time, which is sad, because you can get more cash. I could be walking on this road, and it's happened to me before, and I'm sure it's happened to you. I'll see a $5 bill. I'll see a $20 bill. I'll pick it up. I'll see a couple quarters. My grandmother's so funny. She'll stop and pick up pennies. You'll find cash laying on the ground. It happens all the time. Sometimes you get a random gift of money in the mail. Your boss says, hey, you can work overtime, more cash. You might pick up a second job, more cash. So if I were to put two cups on the table, one representing time, one representing cash, the cash one could be whatever. The time one will always be $24. It's never going to be more. And the reason I'm having this conversation with you is we live in a world where we're really not paying attention to our time. We waste it on social media. We waste it doing things that are, sometimes not helpful. But then when we think about the things that are important to us, you say, my health is important to me. I want to lose weight. I want to get healthy. I want to start that business. I want to build in these healthy habits. Heck, I want to work on my hobbies and my crafts, right? Whatever it is, oh yeah, I'll start that tomorrow. No, because what I want you to do is picture those $2,400 and you're setting them on fire. You're saying, none of this is getting used towards anything productive. I'm not putting this toward my good habits, my health, my hobbies, my business. I'm just going to set this sucker ablaze and we'll wait for that next $2,400. If it was cash, it would be so different. It would be so different. And so what you want to do is start thinking about every hour that passes, a $100 bill coming and going, coming and going. And say to yourself, am I using it responsibly? Am I using it toward the things I say I value most? One of the things Dave Ramsey had taught that I had learned that really helped me with my weight and my money management was I can tell what you care about by what you spend your money and your time on. And what I realized, I was blowing tons of money on eating out, and I was blowing tons of money on watching reruns on television after I got out of work. My time and my money, I was wasting. I wasn't using it right. When I started to correct those two things and said, okay, how can I make my money and my time reflect the things I value? All of a sudden things changed for me. So next time I want you to hear me in your head, because a lot of people tell me, hey Heather, I hear you in my head. If you hear me in your head, what I want you to do is I want you to stop saying tomorrow. Stop saying next week. Stop saying Monday I get back on it. No. Today, because that's a $100 bill scooting across the table. The hour starts at 6, it ends at 7. What can you do in that hour to help yourself out, your future self out? Could you pack your lunch for tomorrow? Could you make a healthy meal for your next meal? Could you maybe, type up a business proposal? Could you at least get the materials out to do your hobbies and your crafts? Could you do something toward what it is you say you value, as opposed to thinking you're going to be gifted more time? You don't necessarily know you're going to be gifted more time. So use the resource you have in front of you today. And then guess what? Tomorrow, if you're lucky enough again to wake up, you get $2,400 more dollars on the table. You get $100 for every hour. And then that goes and it comes, and you can make it whatever value you want. It could be $1,000 an hour. It doesn't really matter. It's the value of your time is priceless. Priceless. You don't get it back. Money you can make more. Time you cannot. So when I tell you you don't have more time, you don't. You don't get any more time than me. You don't have any more time than Bill Gates. You don't have any more time than the President of the United States. We all have 24 hours. It's the great equalizer. Nobody gets more. We're all on the same thing. So the question really becomes then, why do some people have success and some people don't? It's how they use their time. It's what they allocate it towards. It's that they value it and they put it to good use. I'm going to encourage you, value your time. Put it to good use. See every hour that ticks by on your clock as a $100 bill or $1,000 and say, did I spend it wisely? And do I feel good about how I'm spending it? And if you hear the words come out of your mouth, I'm going to start tomorrow, I'm going to start Monday, I'm going to start next month, whatever. I want you to shut it down and say, nope. That's like me burning a whole lot of money. I'm not going to do. I hope this video helps. I will talk to you soon.